The final 2 missions. Last step of layer 2.
The road works.
It's the first one.
We had just begun mining activities in a deeper cavern when disaster struck. Molten lava and magma is slowly eroding the perimeter of Rock Raider HQ. We have located another cavern nearby that is safe, but the ship's transporter is being repaired and cannot be used. We must get to a safer cavern by foot. Try to prevent the magma from advancing by building a perimeter power path around Rock Raider HQ. There is hard rock between the safe cavern and us, and we must use dynamite to blast through. Build up Rock Raider HQ until we can train a Rock Raider to use dynamite. Then escort the rest of the Rock Raiders to the safe cavern. Once you have made it there safely, resume mining and collect 15 energy crystals.
Very well.
Dad!
Time to get to work. This time the lava is in fact going to close in on us. It's not simply there for decoration and, so that our Rock Raiders can get themselves hurt by walking over it. We actually don't need to build any power paths, but I'm gonna try and secure this
A new
anyway.
cavern has been discovered.
We have a couple of landslides, so we need to watch out. As you can see, the lava is going to erode the area here. These tiles will go through multiple stages of erosion until they turn to lava like this one just has. We can revert this. It costs us 2 ore to do so. We can also build power paths. Now these have to be built power paths. I think it is not possible to do this with power paths that were created by using buildings. Actually, we immediately have to reverse this. And here we have a couple of energy crystals. It's a nice head start, but we still need to find the safe cavern. I'm gonna put a couple of energy crystals in stock and a couple of ore in stock. I'm gonna reinforce this immediately. I think that's more efficient than always repairing the erosion. Don't particularly have to get... well, I suppose let's do that. Just power path this entire area. Also, erosion still walks on rubble. You can't expect a tile with rubble to last forever. It even gets in the way of clearing it all up. That's actually a lot of energy crystals here. We might not even have to gather any at this rate in the final cavern. Just FYI, in the final cavern there's enough energy crystals. Even if you don't get any here, you will still be fine. You can lose this entire area. Once you get a single Rock Raider across, you should still be fine. Also, this all should also be fine. You cannot lose walls to the erosion. Walls cannot be eroded. As far as this goes, I think I want building as top priority. Clearing out rubble and stuff should be second priority at best. I'm thinking that these all are going to erode. Not erode, produce landslides, and I do want to immediately power path this area up, so we don't have to deal with it. This is where it continues, and we might wanna stabilize these walls as well. This, I'm not entirely sure. I'm just gonna drill it for some more ore. If you do need a head start on ore, I mean, it's literally lying around in the walls all the time. But there's an ore seam here, and I think there's another one. If you drill one of these walls, maybe we can see it if a Rock Raider with sensor capability, with geology, has been here. Yeah, here.
Ore seam.
There's a second ore seam. As far as all of this goes, can we, like, you know, clean this up so our rock raiders can move more efficiently? I would very much like this to be done. It's a real bottleneck that I don't need and I don't want. There are so many energy crystals we really don't need anymore. Also, this does not seem like it needs to be reinforced, but I would like to be certain that I don't have to worry about it in the future.
Rubble.
Here is... yeah, he's going to drill. This is the next part of the cavern system, I think. Yes.
Has been discovered.
And we need to power path our way here.
A landslide has occurred.
If I'm not mistaken, and I'm fairly certain I'm not, this is also the final area before the last cavern. And in my previous attempt to well, not really attempt, I guess it was a successful attempt, but in my previous instance of playing this mission, I realized that I could have saved myself like a whole minute, because I was waiting for the dynamite to be carried all this way through, and it was absolutely, positively, annoyingly slow. But we can actually go a bit faster, because, you know, what we can do is just put down a tool store here. Wait for it to be built entirely, and then we can teleport this one up.
Unit teleported safely.
I mean, the teleporter supposedly is being repaired, but apparently they are done with the repairs already. So, yeah. All we are doing here right now is simply keeping the lava at bay and collecting more energy crystals, which I guess is fine. And at the same time, once this is built up, I can put another tool store here. So we can carry the dynamite just a couple of tiles instead of around the entire map. Now, if you expect your rock raiders to be smart enough to always put things to the closest tool store, you would be sorely mistaken. I guess we just drill this, since nobody wants to reinforce it.
An energy crystal has been found.
There's even more energy crystals. That should make up for more than anything else of what we need to keep the teleporter powered. There's way more than 50 energy crystals here. We even have more energy crystals here. And so far, our firewall has been holding strong. But it's only a matter of time until your power paths also get eroded. So we need to be vigilant. I don't care about this tile. I guess we can get a head start on blowing through this wall. Other than that, maybe I finally want to move this up in priorities, so that we are collecting the energy crystals we need. What's the status of the dynamite? Are they smart enough to grab it out of this one? At least the tool store has put out a bit of dynamite, and this one,
Tool store.
I think, has not. Okay. Maybe the game is smarter than I think, or maybe it was just the good end of a 50-50 dice roll. Either one works for me. We should really reinforce these walls. I don't really want to clear up rubble for the end of the mission. Or until the end of the mission. Also, okay, maybe this will cave in on our building here. But we should have a couple of rock raiders with engineering skills, so they can repair it for us if we need to. At least I hope we still have them. And I hope that they haven't all gotten teleported up during the last mission. Wow, he really, if he had stopped an edge earlier, and I know that they can do that, he would have just gotten teleported up. This is always dangerous because the rubble here has not been cleared. You might want to run. Out of curiosity, we have apparently someone with repair skill. I've never seen that in action in my entire life. So I'm gonna do that, if at all possible. And I want to see it.
Tool store.
7 damage on it. Can we blow through that wall? I don't know. That might just almost finish the mission for us. I'm gonna wait for a rock raider with engineering skills to do that. How far are we? Okay, we're still transporting. Maybe I've seen... Maybe I was mistaken in an earlier mission, and they are always going for the closest tool store. Maybe I'm giving them less credit. Ah, I barely missed most of it. But I saw the last bit. So I guess they just take a... I think they need a... Nah, come on. I think they need a wrench for that. Yeah. They need a wrench, and then they can repair that. We will have more opportunities to see it in full action. Glad I didn't miss all of it.
Tool store.
I mean, in theory, I can blow up another wall next to it. Let's maybe do that. Just for fun. That should put a bit of damage on it. How far are we? Okay, we're already at 18 energy crystals. We don't need any more, in theory. So, after this dynamite has been grabbed, I'm gonna queue up the next wall. And that should do it for most of this mission. Do we have any breaches in our firewalls?
No. A landslide has occurred.
No. 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 So far, everything is holding strong. Oh, no. These are getting eroded. But there really isn't anything here that we need to protect anymore. So I guess it's not really a matter. A matter that we need to worry about. You know, can somebody, you know, blow that up maybe? What's drilling walls at? Oh, it's super low on the priority end. Okay. I'm always complaining about the rock raiders, but I could, you know, also sometimes be complaining about myself. How about you clear this up? Save the last bits of ore.
Power path.
And that should get things done on this front. Where is our explosives expert? Oh look, this tile has finally been converted from a power path to an almost fully eroded bit of cavern floor. Really, if you don't build any power paths here, you are still 100% fine, I think. I'm once again doing this a lot more complex than I need to, or in a lot more complex fashion.
Tool store. Tool store.
So now it's 7 damage again.
Unit teleported safely.
And yeah, it's not yet the final cavern.
Tool store.
Repairing as top priority. Can the engineer...
Rock raider.
Okay, you're not the engineer. Maybe you are? Yes.
Tool store.
And it's done. Very nice. Yeah, I think the tool stores are actually doing this intelligently. So unless I start realizing that it's not true, and we are just getting a lot of luck here, because this is seen as like the primary tool store for everything, I'm gonna assume that it works. Now we'll put down multiple tool stores and expect my rock raiders to do this intelligently. Firewall-wise, okay, this has now been eroded, but honestly, we can really just teleport this one up. Which means that we are waiting on our what's it called? Demolitionist? Not entirely sure what the English word is. To put down the final bit of C4, I think.
You must collect 15 energy crystals while preventing the lava from eroding your base.
We're already ahead of that.
Whoa! Your trained and explosive expert got to the safe cavern and collected all 15 energy crystals. Good job! Mission complete.
I think we went way overboard. But, I mean, that's only good, right? We got a full 100% for that. And not sure why. I mean, we could have been a lot faster. We could even have gotten a lot more energy crystals. I bet there must have been some more in these walls. They were all filled to the brim with energy crystals. But I guess it worked, and I'm not going to complain. And I'm going to be happy with, I think, the first 100% of this playthrough.